Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and today I am bringing you another episode of Loser World Cup, episode 4 to be exact. And today we want to get back on form, unlike the last episode when we got demolished by that Brazilian skiller. So we go up against this team called Cheeky Skillers, or Cheeky Goals, and I was thinking, okay, maybe he's got like a little sweaty team, and turns out he does. He's got a 5-2-1-2 team with Remy, and I don't remember his name, but I know he's got Pace, the striker, and he's also got a Brazilian side. But I was okay when it came up against this team because it's a five in the back, and I'm actually really good when it comes against five in the back because I usually play down the middle counterattacks compared to everyone else, where it's like wide and cross. So to get this started off, I get it with Kaya to Dizaraki, and I try to find Yilmaz, but it didn't work out. So Sahin is always back there playing CDM because my CDM is always up here, as you can see. Topple, and he shoots. It wasn't not that bad of a shot, to be honest with you guys, but I like for my CDM to play more the CDM role instead of the cam like he usually does in this game. Now, while this is happening, I wanted to talk to you guys and ask if you guys enjoy seeing me play Call of Duty and FIFA, and also should I play some other games such as like Gmod, Fallout 4 that's coming out, and any other role play games that you guys would enjoy. But this half was really boring, only 3 shots each of us, and it was easy catches for the keeper. So going into the second half, I was trying to go as hard as I could with counterattacks because it's much easier to go with counterattacks against a 5 in the back formation. So here we go. Shirchi invades the tackle, and then Chanalugu gets rid of the ball again. And he was actually, his best player was definitely Oscar. I don't know why he was so good with Oscar, as he misses here, and he also has another chance here, which I thought was going to actually be a PK right here. I was like, oh, okay. But the ref let it go, so I was like, okay. And I started the counterattack with Topple. See, he's going up. Like, I don't want him to, but oh well. So Sahin, I dribble. Then he was offside, so I had to wait. And then all of a sudden, Gabriel did that. So I get the ball, and nothing comes to it. But then Uken, who's a 5-star weak foot, shoots it. It was a nice save by his goalkeeper. Now I have a corner, but obviously corners aren't as effective as they were in like the past games, especially with me. I haven't scored one goal from a corner yet. But here comes another counterattack with Yilmaz, my striker, for some reason, and Sahin, the slowest center mid, gives it back to him, and I actually get a penalty out of this, out of nothing, and a sweaty. So, of course, the main man himself, who I built this team around, Chana Lugu, will take this PK. Because if you guys haven't tried him out, he's actually really good, especially with free kicks. He has 93 curve. So it'll be like 25 yards out, and I actually thought I was going to miss this because it was in the yellow, and I was like, great. So we'll have to find another way to get a first goal. But in the 80th minute, our first goal has happened. Now, this game was like played only through the middle, so like if you had the ball the most of the time, you would have most of the shots. And actually, I just kind of did that and held on to the ball more than anything. That had this game end at a 1-0 draw, as you guys can see. But I did try to score again, but it was a nice tackle by Rojo. And then Zabaleta was going to lead the counter, but the ref blew his whistle, so I was excited to hear about that. So that was a nice win after getting demolished the last game. So I was going to try to keep this form going with the next game. And, well, you guys just pretty much see how well we actually played in this next game. Compared to this one where it was like nothing at all. The next game actually, it kind of like made up for all the bad games I've been recently playing for you guys. But we were playing against Chus and Kumbuelas or something like that. I can't remember. But he kind of had like, he was looking like going for a Brazilian team, but then he just couldn't buy the rest of his players, so he just put Cazorla, Hernandez, and Lukaku up there. Now, Hernandez and Lukaku aren't very good on this game, at least whenever I play against them, so I wasn't really that worried. So, starting off, Sahin, and look at this pass. I clearly was trying to pass it to my right back, but Kaya gives it away, and again, since we gave it away, Lukaku just scores. And that was his first shot on target. He'll have plenty more in this half, but I mean, that was extremely stupid, especially since I couldn't do anything about that. So, 10 minutes in, Shirsi starts going again. I was trying to do some 5-star skills with them, but it wasn't working out. So instead, I just got lucky and got a free kick out of it. And of course, like I said before, Chanalugu, or however you say his name, is really good at him. So here to demonstrate you, goal. So first free kick of the series, and it was a pretty nice one, about 22 yards out. And I was kind of pumped that I made that because this guy was getting on my nerves whenever it came to like getting the ball back, because it always go right back to him. You know, those games you always have every once in a while in FIFA. So I was trying to get ahead of the game again with Chanalugu and then Yilmaz, and these are some nice passes between them. If you guys haven't really tried Turkish players out, they have like really nice passing. And then Yilmaz with a really nice finish from Sahin with the pass. Now I was like, okay, let's just try to keep this lead, and then hopefully we'll have 2 wins in this episode and move on to the next. But of course, I give it away to Lukaku. Once again, he leads the counterattack, passes it to Chicharito. The 2 people I dissed at the beginning of this episode actually played really well. And then I got lucky here, and then I hit the bar. And of course, he gets that. Are you kidding me? Out of all 3 of those shots, that's the one that went in. And I thought it was going to count as an own goal, to be quite honest, because it looked like it hit my player last more than Lukaku. See, if you can see, yeah. But he kept clicking A whenever I tried to watch it. But here we go again. I try to get Searchy with the skill moves, And for some reason, he just does not want to listen whenever I try to do him. So I try to pass it in to get like a quick pass, but none of my players started moving. So Sahin, who's been playing really well in this episode, as you guys tell, gives it to Yilmaz again. And that was a nice tackle, but Sahin again gets the ball back. He keeps going, and it was a nice shot by him, but then Chanalugu, to make up for that stupid mistake in the back by my players, his goalie just didn't even save it, just patted it down into the goal. So we're up again, second time in this game. We go back up. So I try to get the ball off here so he wouldn't get a tackle. It was a nice tackle by Eriksson, who I always want to call Eriksson whenever I'm playing, but Yilmaz starts the counter. It's a nice pass to Searchy, but he was offside. So I try to pull my player back so it wouldn't call, so it just keep playing, because I don't really like stopping the game. But it kind of works out in my favor because he did what I did when I gave away the first goal, right to Searchy. So I started the counter, and it gets taken away, but his own player blocks it. So then I give it to Chanalug, who's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and actually gets taken out. So second time this episode we get another PK, and of course he's going to take it since he was the one who actually got it in the first place. So I tried to put it as hard as I could up into the corner, and it was actually a really nice shot. I don't even think even if he would got there earlier he would have saved it because it was up in the corner. So 4-2 going into, 4-2, and it's in the 44th minute. But right before halftime, Searchy leads the counterattack. I tried to do a rainbow flick, but it kind of failed. So I got the ball back and got a corner out of it. And let's see if I can still score, if I can ever score it from a corner. So I try to pass it right up in the D area, like again, but Chanalugu takes the ball off of him and starts doing little dribbling moves. And I was trying to look for someone to make that little passing run, but he just kept giving the ball back. So in the end, they take it off me, and he starts leading the counterattack, and the ref blew the whistle, which was kind of benefited me because he had two people way past wherever my defenders were. So the game was almost even except for my possession. We even had the same pass accuracy at 82%, which was really weird. So starting the second half, in the 60th minute, I steal the ball off of him. Sahin again passes a really nice ball to Search. He didn't get there, but stays with it and then gets his first goal of the season, or of this episode, I mean, and which I was extremely proud to see because he's not the best of strikers. I liked when in FIFA 15 and 14 when he was a cam because he has a better passing than he does shooting for me at least. So then I get the ball to Searchy, Chanalug, and then I wanted to do one more give and go, but went to the wrong player, but gets to him anyway, and then Searchy scores again. So 6-2, and there's still 25 minutes to play in this game. Or not 25 minutes, 35 minutes to play in this game. But yeah, I was like, okay, let's just see if we can get to the 10 goal mark. But here he comes, and there's a nice, I think it hit him right in the face block, but Topple, who starts coming up again like he always does. Tries a nice pass there, but didn't work out in the end. But Searchy gets the ball off of him. So Topple tries again, and this time goes to Sahin, of course, who's just been on fire in this game. Gives a nice pass to Yilmaz and a nice finish. So that's his third assist in this game. So 7-2 in the 90th minute. So a 9-goal thriller for you guys, and we actually come up top with 7 of them. So then at this point, I was just trying to let the whistle die out so I didn't have to give another goal away. So there it goes. It was actually the last kick of the game when Lukaku did that. So yeah, Hope you guys enjoyed this. For some reason, China Lu got the man of the match, but I thought that Saheem should have because of all the plays he did. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me whatever games you guys want to see. So see you later, guys.